Hi chums, yo, we're back again. Right, this is an interesting one. I was going to hold on to this one, but I've changed my mind because you've all been very patient with me. It's number 53, and that was the one with the Cara and two layers of two small Cara, and they were putting sawdust and wood shavings just from I got up from underneath the lathe. And if we look at our number 53, there it is. Number 53, Cara, 4 spuds and 2 layers, and it's got sawdust with spuds galore and something else there. Yeah, spuds galore and blood, fish and bones. So we'll see how this works out. So I just want to get it's cold today now. We're starting winter. See, winter doesn't really come to Ireland until about the middle of January. January, February. February's our coldest, worst month usually, and then March can be a bit wild. So, but that El Nino thing has really thrown everything up the left this year, hasn't it? Like, what does it say? The North Pole 75 degrees, 145 degrees higher than it should be. But anyway, on to these here. I have been really busy, guys. A lot of stuff going on in the background in the family. We had a bereavement at Christmas, and we had some other medical bad news at Christmas, and Rosemary's brother had a stroke, and that just before Christmas, and that was pretty bad. He's not doing very well at all. He's medically safe. He's not going to die, but he's not in a good place at the moment. So we're just working around that there, you know. But this is not a pity party. Please don't start feel you have to start sort of sympathising and stuff. Everything's under control. We're okay, and we're doing the best we can. We both were sick there for the last week. I messed up. I forgot to put a morphine patch on last Saturday. I was so excited about going out to the woodshed to see a demo that I forgot to put a patch on, and just made a real mess of the whole thing, you know. I need to get a wee box here for a minute. I just need something to put rubbish into there. So I just want to take that mossy stuff out there because I'm going to use this. I'll just throw this onto the compost heap, you know. But I'm sick of myself. I'm back on my feet again now. If you forget to put a morphine patch on, you get withdrawal symptoms, and it's basically the DTs that drug addicts go through. Because I am a drug addict. I'm a morphine addict now, and it's not my problem. It's my doctor's problem. So if they want me off the stuff, they're going to have to wean me off it. But if you forget, or if I forget, it's like having a really, really bad cold, and you get shivers and all the rest. And then when you put the new patch on, your body goes into shock because it's getting the morphine that it's craving. So you've another day of shivering and stuff. But I'm grand now. So I decided to do this sawdust one here. I need some potatoes. There's going to be a fair run of potato reveals because I've got about 50 pots here, and I'm not going to get them all used up by the end of February. So I'm going to give lots and lots of potatoes away. So I just want to get them done to see how it is. I'm not expecting very much at all, you know. But so far I've been happy enough, you know. So there's our thing. Look at that there. It's kind of, oh look. It's gone into sort of a, it still looks like sawdust, but it's starting to decompose, you know. And what did I forget? I forgot me, what do you call it? What do you call the thing you use? My piggin. I forgot my piggin. It's up the other end. I'll not use it now. I'll just use this here at the time being. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? So can you see all right? Yeah, you can. So as I say, Christmas is good. It was horrible and good. The children were home for Christmas, and that was brilliant. We had my son home for 2 weeks, and my daughter home for 1 week. So that worked out really, really well, you know. So that was good. And then David got away, and Lemmy got away, and I hope there's some sort of afterlife because it must be a very interesting place now. David Bowie was worth 600 million when he died. I don't know if it was pounds or dollars. I'm going to say dollars so they don't exaggerate. But if he can't cure his cancer with 600 million, you know, there comes a time when the end's the end, you know. So I admired the way he died. He worked to the end. And the other man I admire as well is, and I've been watching. Oh, look at this! Look, isn't that lovely? Like I have big hands, and those are full of my hands. Freddie Mercury. I've been watching a lot of videos of Freddie Mercury lately, especially the ones he made just before he died. Now, you know, people have different opinions about Freddie Mercury and David Bowie and their lifestyle. You know, but you know, whatever your opinion, you know, are you the judge? You know, at the end of the day, if we believe in a God, He is the judge, and He will judge us all. And it's not for us to judge anybody else. So, I'm not going to pass any judgment on their lifestyle. I respect the men. They led a different life than I would, because of the talent and skill they had. I couldn't have lived their lifestyle simply because I'm not talented enough to do that, and their talent took them to places that most of us don't ever get to go. So there are ups and downs, but I'm certainly not going to judge them for their lifestyle. And maybe people should remember that. I've seen a lot of vitriol about David Bowie, and especially Freddie Mercury, about him burning in hell. And this is coming from people who are saying they're Christians. Well, I'm supposed to be a Christian. I'm a pretty crappy Christian. I'm probably one of the worst Christians ever. But we were taught that we don't judge people. That's God's job. It's not our job to judge people. So leave that up to God, you know. He'll decide what goes on, you know. And if we believe in the loving God we're taught about, well, you know, they say He can forgive the things that we just can't forgive. So I'm going to leave it up to Him, because He's the one. He's the one who knows best. I hope. I would really like to think there's an afterlife. All my life I've been taught that, and I haven't just accepted it blindly. I've gone through my periods of doubt. I've had a whole lot of periods of doubt, and I've gone through periods of acceptance and more doubt, and especially with the Catholic Church and the state it's in at the moment, it's very hard to be a Catholic at the moment. I'll be honest with you, it's not easy. But at the end of the day, I do my best to keep the club rules, and I'm not very good at keeping them all the time, but I try not to hurt people. So hopefully that'll stand to me sometime, you know. But what do you call it? I'm certainly not going to go out and start slamming people for the life they lived. Right, I don't want to get preaching here. I don't want to start a whole religious debate here. That's just my thoughts on the thing, you know. There we are. I don't know what weight's in that. We'll get the wee bag out and have a look now. But I'm quite happy with that. I'm very happy with that. So David got away and Lemmy got away, and it must be some carry on up there now. If it's my dad will be shouting, "Turn that down! Turn that down!" Because that's what I used to get at home. Well, I suppose it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was listening to maybe the old grey whistle test or something, and my dad would go, "Will you turn that down? Will you turn that down?" And I was trying not to shout, but he had that anger, that subdued anger. He was going, "Will you turn that down?" What you knew was that was my father screaming his head off. And when he did that, you went, "Right, turn it down quick," you know. My father was not a violent man. My father hit me once in my life. He slapped my leg when I was a little boy. I was about 10 years old, 9 or 10 years, and I was a cheeky wee bastard at the time, and at that particular moment, and he slapped me on impulse, and I thought to myself, I don't want that to happen again, because my father was about 6'5", and he was a refereed football matches, and he's very fit, and he's a farmer, and he knew how to hit somebody, but he didn't. See, men shouldn't hit children ever. Not, despite the fact women shouldn't, but especially men, because men don't know their own strength. But when my father slapped me, as he thought, like a sort of a smack on my leg, I thought my leg was broken, you know. So I thought I'll never put him in that position again, you know. So he was a very gentle man, and what do you call it? But when he was angry, you knew he went very quiet and whistled. He whistled backwards. He whistled like this. He went. He couldn't whistle, you see, so he whistled backwards, and he whistled on the intake instead of the output. You go, when you heard that, you need to get offside. But anyway, God rest him. Hope he's happy up there too. And and they're not making too much noise in music. So there we go. There's our spuds. I don't know. I'm gonna go £5. I'm just gonna be optimistic here and go £5. Right. I need to move the camera and stuff. Right. Where are we at now? Go over here and see I'm all up the left. I still haven't fixed the roof of the greenhouse yet. And what do you see? I'm down the other end of the greenhouse now, and there's my target over there. Oh, I think we're on there, aren't we? That's near enough there. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to wreck it. Right. Let me get over here now. Oh dear, dear, dear. Right. Hello. Right, here we go. I'm going to say £5. And we're on. I can't see it. I think it's pounds there. 4.75, but just over 2 kilos. About 2.1. Oh, damn it! I'll turn it off. I'll put it back on again. So you get it. Hello again. Right, so 4.75, and we're going to go to. Oh shit! I'm pressing the off button instead of the unit button. Hello. Right, that's enough of that crack. Right, unit, pounds, ounces, kilos. Right, 2.05 kilos. So I'm happy with that. 4.5 pounds. It's gone down a wee bit, whatever I did. Anyway, so it's 4.5 pounds. So, where are we at? Oh, I need to pull that back. I want to scare the life out of this. Right, what do I see now? Bring that back. Whoops. Bring that back. I wonder if that's going to be tall enough there. It's a bit down below. The camera's a bit down below me here, you know, so I don't know what I'm going to see when I come around here. Well, that's not too bad. Right, so that's one bag done. Cara in sawdust, £4.5, so I'm happy enough with that there. Beard's off. I'll show you why. You can see the redness on my face there. I've started using the cream now, and it burns in as well, and it burns off all the residue, and it's awful. It's really itchy. You know the itch you get in a wound when it's starting to heal and you can't get into the itch? Well, that's what the face is. I'm not allowed to touch it for 6 hours. You cannot touch your face for 6 hours. And I'm sitting going, oh, can't. My wife's sitting laughing at me. But anyway, today and tomorrow to go, and that's it done. So, that's it, folks. All the best now. Bye-bye. I'm going to follow up with another one now in a minute.